What's up, YouTube? I just filmed an hour-long video recording my last game to Masters, and I did it with no audio. So this is a retake. Should work this time because actually I'm looking at Streamlabs now. But let me just make sure. Yeah, okay, it's capturing like the game audio and stuff. But yeah, just one trick. Well, pretty much one trick to Akali all the way to Grandmasters for the first time. And let me go over my last game, kind of talking through it and kind of showing how it's, it's not going to be, this game's not going to be anything crazy. It's not going to be like a 1v9 game or anything special. It's more so going to be highlighting different mistakes and, key things I can improve on if I want to try for Grandmasters in the next, or Challenger in the next 13 days. So, hopefully I can get it. I mean, it's a bit of a rush, and I'm realistically only going to be playing, usually play around like, what? I don't even have to pull that up actually. 36 games to Grandmaster or to Challenger. So I have 36 games to hit Challenger, and the cutoff is 850. Probably, let's just say it's 850, right? So right now I'm at, it says 510 here, but I'm at 530. So 850 minus 530 is that, and then I gain 20. Okay, that's actually doable. That's doable. If I win, well, I mean, they just have to calculate like evening out and stuff. So realistically, I'm gonna need a win streak, but should be. I think it should be possible. Worst case, I can't get it. I can definitely get it next season. At least being this high in Grandmaster will place me pretty high up, and I'm not sure how it works. So I don't know if it resets after the seasons or not. But I really do want to get it within 13 days, just so I can get a promo for the next skin. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I know everyone's rushing for it as well, so we'll see if that's even possible. But yeah, we'll cover the last game to Grandmasters. So I think that's not it. I don't think. This might. No, this is a recording of me. No audio. I don't know what this is. Alright, this might actually be it. Yeah, this is it. And then, the day before that, I literally was one game off as well, and I got this comp. So let me see if I could pull it up for y'all. Hold on. They probably killed it too.
One game from GM, bro. Oh my god. Every time I play.
Yeah, I'm just picturing the background, but I don't know what my Poppy's building. I'm pretty sure like she actually builds that normally, which is crazy. But yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'd say after this, every time I play against Twisted Fate, I just lose because it's such a hard matchup for me. But even though I'm down bad in this video, like there's definitely things I could have done a little bit better. Like I was forcing a lot of trades when I saw we were losing, and like they were just not in my favor, even though I was ahead early. And I think there was like I was giving Twisted Fate too much prior. Like I know he's supposed to have prior in the lane, but if I'm ahead of him, I should be a little bit more aggressive. But I was just scared because like I don't know, I have a deep fear of that champ. But yeah, I think I need to play that matchup more and just get better at it, because that's definitely my hardest matchup mid lane. LeBlanc's pretty hard. I don't know. Vex is kind of hard. LeBlanc and Galio, like those are like the 4 champs that are like really hard. Talia is not that hard at lane, but once you get to later game, it's like you can't do shit. But yeah, anyway, we can go over this Grandmasters video. So it's not gonna be anything crazy, no 1v9 gameplay or anything like that. It's more gonna be talking some of the things that I might do different than you guys, or you might pick up on some things, and then you might see things that I'm really bad at, which is, there's a lot of that in this video. So like, try to count how many cans I hit this video as well, or miss, either or. I don't think I actually hit one. Yeah, so here you see I'm like stalling back and forth. I know he was gonna start Q, and even if he starts E, it's probably worse. But you see how he's moving. He wants to get that Q off. He gets it off, but in return, Since he walked up so far and I walked forward and Q him, get a trade in. So I can't actually hit him with an auto here because I don't know, he's just so fast. So I just hit him with 2 Qs and call it. Try to always go for 2 Qs if you can't hit the full electrocute, just because it gets him poked down a bit. Same thing here, trading and also getting a minion at the same time, and then backing up. Yeah, I think I just said it in the video as well. And then right there was perfect sidestep. So I'm walking up to Q it, immediately walking back. Whenever you play against range champs, and I guess this kind of applies mid too, if you ever want to space properly, stop going like, side to side. Try to walk back and forth. So walk forward, hit the CS, back up. Walk forward, hit the CS, back up. If they're, out of line or they're too close, or they're gonna hit their own CS, then you could walk up and try to poke them, almost like that's a poking a minion essentially. But yeah, the best type of trades you can do with Akali is hitting CS while queuing people. It's perfect, but a good laner is not gonna be that close to the wave. They're gonna make you pick between one or the other, the minion or the damage. So here I'm just taking it, but notice how I can get all those minions. And here I'm kind of greeting, and I'm so down bad right here. Like I don't know what I queued, to be honest. I think I can't really make an excuse. I was gonna say my mouse moved or something, but I think I'm just retarded. Just kill myself. Yeah, you should. I don't know why the motherfucker is so fast. Yeah, he was. I don't know. I'm just not used to this matchup because people don't really pick. I mean, I usually first pick Akali if I'm like I don't care about last pick or anything like that because. As you see, I can only play one champ from the. Is he supposed to be that fucking quick? Does he have like celerity or some shit? From the match history, so yeah. He didn't have celerity, by the way. I'm just down bad. He CS him like shit, so it's fine. But still. I mean, I'm also CS him pretty bad. Miss a Q for no reason. And yeah, lose a trade just because I missed the first Q. But you notice, like I'm forcing trades, so. He already hit his minion. Oh, sorry. So those 2 minions right there, I'm getting it after he's already gotten it. I'm going for the trade, but he's already backing up. Look, it like just hits his foot. If I W earlier and go for it right as he hits the minion, then I guarantee the hit, and I probably get electrocuted off on him. But instead, I'm just rushing into trades without even looking at where he's going. I need to see that he's gonna last at a minion, then go for the trades. Like this cannon, he's gonna contest. He wants it. I sidestepped because I saw him miss the first auto, so I know he's gonna eat it. He is. Wasted his pot. Might just eat this minion. And yeah, always do stuff like that, like eat minions that are like you'll get poked out for it, but you're not gonna really use E much in lane anyway against a range champ, unless they misstep. Like right there, they misplayed a bit, but I wasn't able to do much there just because he's backed up right away. Short trades onto him. Doing the same thing if I'm queuing as I get the minion.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I go for EQ trade here. So right as that minion got low, I go for EQ trade. Sucks I can't get the auto Q off. To tell you the truth, I don't think I kill even with the auto Q, with the electrocute, but I think I could actually kill him. You see all these Qs I'm guaranteeing? Notice I'm walking up only when he's gonna go for a minion. Yeah, literally what I'm saying in the video. And I'm greedy here, so. Yeah. Flash or flash, I don't mind. It's always worth, by the way, because like his flash is, you know, a mobile mage. Mine is 700 dashes. Here I'm just shoving in his face so he stays. And I miss some minions in the process, but I want him to stay. Kind of fishing for an E here. Hit the cannon instead. It's fine. And then he holds it here, which is really smart because he knows I don't have any kill threat on him. And then Viego comes, which sucks, so I back up. Just W away. Can't really do much. Yeah, my jungle's topside, so me just stalling Viego for time is perfect. Because now my jungle can get a kill.
Might actually them help to kill this guy. If they kill this guy, it's so big. Nice. I'm a greedy motherfucker, so I'm honestly gonna shove this.
Yeah, I was hoping that Viego was going to top side here, so I'm like, let me just shove. Worst case, I don't think Viego can kill me.
That works in my favor entirely. TP is such a shit cooldown that's like they'll lose nothing, which sucks.
Yeah, you didn't lose anything for that.
I get a better back off, which is oh my god. Anyway, Ruby Crystal, which sucks, but it's fine. Probably just gonna back and get this.
Yeah, usually into mages, I like going Hextech Alternator first instead of like a Dark Seal Boots buy.
300 health?
Yeah, bro, it's insane. But
Alright.
I do this just because the trades are a lot better if you're good. So watch, you'll see it most of this game. Oh, like even missing that Q right there.
This guy's like faker.
After everything after this point, I'm choking all these trades. And I was trading pretty well earlier. I think the only downside was I was missing a lot of CS. So like if I work on my CSing and can trade consistently like I was the first 6 levels of the lane, I'll be good. But everything here and onwards is just garbage, and I want to highlight that in this video.
I think I dodged it and I walked right back into it.
Hopefully y'all can tell the difference between the video me and the recording me. It'd be kind of
this is such an awkward match.
It's kind of weird.
This new build. I haven't played against a Roa mage yet, so now I'm facing the repercussions.
Yeah, I never faced against the Ari Roa, thankfully. At least I've never faced a matchup one like in a lane. I faced against it when I was top, but nice CSing. I don't need to rotate here. Yeah. That's a decent trade I did, and I think yeah, it's fine because he just ults with health crystals. And now realistically, he's just dead, right? As soon as I have electrocute up, I probably don't even need electrocute. He's just dead. Look at how impatient I get. So he just used E. There's no way for him possibly to get these minions, right? So he's just doing the Macarena here. He's not. He's just walking up to walk. And I'm here doing Jack.
I love what I do. My enemies won't.
You see, I'm just forcing constant trades. I'm not forcing trades, but like I'm not even hitting the trade. I'm just being impatient and walking up for no reason. Cause I really want to kill him. But like with these sort of kills, you really want to be patient. Unless they make a mistake, unless they walk up too close, and it's free. But you just want to. Like here, or that minion before these two, I probably could have, but Viego's in the area. Like the chances Viego's is right here with a W, just gonna hit my face and one shot me. No, I'm not risking that. So yeah,
what the fuck?
I don't know how that minion got hit by the way, but yeah. I shoved this. 'Cause I know Victor's still here. And thankfully my Velvet's getting a lot done.
No Viego's top side, so I'm just gonna ping it. Yeah, hold it right here.
I think I greed back or greed stay here.
Realistically, should back, but no objectives are on the map.
Yeah, it's in the Viego. So like I know this bro can't kill me, so yeah, me shoving here is good.
Before I came back, but it's fine.
And yeah, look at this. Like, what the fuck am I doing? All I have to do is I probably need to hit this. I probably just need to keep it on his side, let it slow push back into me, and then if he stays, I kill him. Right? Or I keep it in the middle, wait for him to go for a minion, and then EQ. I do the only bad option here, which is just use my abilities for no reason. And he's like, what the fuck? And then he probably, yeah, I mean, he doesn't hit me with a poke because he's garbage. But I just make the game so hard for no reason. And then pretty much die, right? Like ultimately, I almost die here. Like say he hit me, say Victor hit me with that E earlier, like an actual human, I die because of all these bad trades I'm doing. Now thankfully Sona's faker, and I live. I dodge the Q, kill that guy. So yeah, I mean Victor's super tilted now.
Faker herself. Realistically, it's greedier than a bitch, but my jungle's in the area and I just level up, so I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, I have flash here, so I don't really care. And I mean, hopefully Caitlyn can't get to me.
I think I'll be fine.
If so, someone can block. Yeah, see. So it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And then I mean, he sees me E here,
He might try some bullshit.
but I have W and
Instead of
flash, so
doing
I'm
that,
not. I don't really care.
still
I'm gonna
kinda
back right
cocky,
here.
but waste his time if you want to try something. Yeah, see.
Yeah, perfect bait. I have to flash, but whatever. Now if I stay there without flash, then I die. But at least I knew when I could stay when I couldn't, and because of that bait, bro is dead.
Waste a lot of time there, which is nice.
That's perfect. Shove the wave.
Dark seal.
Get all this shit. I don't get Oracle usually until I get Storm Surge, just because
Maker on Jhin.
prefer it.
Kinda here. But
Jhin and
oh,
them, fuck them up. That's the only W Jhin hits all game. And yeah. Another random EQ for no reason. I don't know. I just see the cooldown on Hextech and I immediately want to go for it.
Damn, bitch!
And then she takes a little bit of my wave. And
Try
alright.
to kill this guy. Fuckers are dead.
Yeah, I think this is a cleanup for that. Now, there's an important thing to note for here. So I get this play top, so I shoved mid and roamed.
Predicted.
I'm backing here instead of helping this guy shove, because one, both threats are dead, so unless Bard thinks he could fuck this guy up, Renekton's probably fine to shove, right? I don't need to help him shove here. And Victor's shoving out my mid wave. So immediately I want to get back on the map, because if I back, granted I don't have any items to buy, I get my health back and I could TP back for this Bel'Veth who's getting an objective. If Bel'Veth was in our jungle, and Victor wasn't shoving, then I'd probably just, you know, help the Renekton shove, quote unquote, and steal some of his shit. But even then, it's most likely the back's better, even in that scenario too. You never want to really just share XP like that, and you know, more important, deny your top laner resources. I think the Renekton was behind this game, but still, they want to get him back in the game. Don't want to take his shit unless he's just trolling.
That guy is tanky with all his items.
But
We'll shove as hard as I can.
is he losing best of us Renekton? Oh no, he got camped too much. And yeah, I think the cannon's minions start missing from here. Unless I don't know if I hit a one earlier, probably didn't. But yeah, this is
Jhin's playing really safe.
this is something to note.
I'll tell you the truth, I don't have ult.
I think the CSing never gets better. There was a US challenger Akali that was like 3 CS per minute in
This guy has
challenge.
a rod of ages.
He's really good too. But
700.
I don't know.
I did.
If you can CS with Akali, you'll be pretty solid. Like CS and do damage. 'Cause that's an important thing too. Like, you can't be CSing and then staring at a wall. 'Cause I know I did that a lot. Like when I first started learning how to use TP,
Decent CS.
I would just 10, 11 CS per minute every game, 0, 0, 0, do jack shit the whole game. And
This controller has been here the entire
my team, oh my god.
Anyway, I think this controller has been here the entire game. Make it a ward off.
But yeah.
Make sure they're not going for him.
I mean, a lot. This is probably not what y'all expecting for the Grandmasters game. At least for
This item. That'd be a lot more than this.
some of y'all who might not
Back up. I don't know why he ult so early.
might not have seen some of like the live streams, but it's not really all
I mean, it works to get a lot of trip damage off of me, but I'm just gonna get this fruit.
it's not really a bunch of like good plays that I'm doing most of the time.
Just there.
Like I think I'm making good decisions, but like
Alright.
a lot of the small things like the trading in lane and things like that are terrible.
Shove as hard as you can, probably.
I think the macro is good though this game. I don't think there was a single macro mistake, which is nice.
Your ass didn't get the cannon.
And this is a good EQ. So even though I completely whiff it, this is fine because I denied the cannon from him and he just tilted.
I don't know about that.
And yeah, this is CSing with Akali. That might be the only cannon I hit the entire game.
Bot lane.
And then I look for bot here.
Velvet's on the way, so I'm on the way.
So I pretend that I assist there. And then here, so I thought this was a bad play in my head. Because I E nothing, but I actually tank enough to where they just kill her perfectly and it's fine. The only thing I could say is that whenever you are someone like this, always think of where they're going. So when you R1 someone, RQ will most likely always hit unless they like flash, Ezreal E or some bullshit, right? Or they're just fast as shit. Like if they're fast as shit and you RQ them, then you probably want to Q forward. When I say RQ, by the way, I mean R1 and then Q backwards. Like I'm kind of like I did here if I did an R2 instead of R1. But since I'm 2ing here, it's just a straight line. It's not really targeting anyone. So something to note is like you want to aim it at where they are, but instead I'm just autopiloting, missing the Q completely. Yeah, it takes a little bit of more effort. I mean, not really, just one shot at us, but it's a little bit more effort to kill her. The E missing doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get out of tower range. I don't really want to hit the E there, because if I R-E-E, then I die to tower.
Hit every single thing. Combo there.
So yeah, I'm backing immediately. Same thing as the Renekton top. You don't want to stay if you don't need to, because you want to get back on the map, get your gold spent, and most importantly, don't get Victor, just free hits on that mid tower. Yeah, so Grandmasters or whatever. Yeah, so I'm back here in lane. These guys are doing some shit down there. So I'm just shoving, because I don't know what bullshit they're doing. And I think it works, actually. Yeah, they murder Bard's dumbass, which sucks. So here's another important thing. So in Diamond, I 100% run it down here. So I think this Caitlyn does have a bit of items at this stage. And realistically, I probably could just walk her down, but I'm waiting until that W. I don't care. The champ does way too much damage sometimes. Like, yeah, she barely did anything to me. And what, she said Yomu's. So yeah, maybe I'm playing too overly cautious here, but I think just getting these guys here, they're already on the side, makes sense. And if they weren't here, I'd just wait for my W and try to kill. I'm most likely to kill it, but still, I think it's better to just wait for her. And yeah, whatever. Belvet steals my shit. Shove this out all the way. And then I know immediately my jungle is clearing the Raptors and gonna go to Rift Herald. So instead of hitting the tower here, I'm gonna back off and just be available. So if there is some way of getting back into the game, it's if they can get a pick on this Belveth, Jhin. But in this case they can't. And so realistically, it's better for me to shove back and then be able to TP, because the slight chance they can here, like they did fight this, and I wasn't there for it because I was shoving bot, and it's pretty bad. And I'm also just super strong when I back because I use the gold. Gold's not really useful if, it's just sitting there. Here I kind of think about coming mid here, but I think about it. I'm like, Renekton's gonna go top, Jin's gonna get the mid wave, so like me just taking his wave when Rift Herald is done in literally 1 second, it's kind of fucked up. It's not even about being fucked up. It's just stupid. Like, it's just smarter to go bot and match this. So this Caitlyn here is shoving this wave right here. All I have to do is not hit this plant, use my Oracle, and wait for her to walk up to hit this tower that's low. Instead, I hit this stupid plant and don't even Oracle this bush, and yeah. So I mean, she's already gone. Like, she's gone. So a complete misplay on my part. Regardless, she's 0-5, so who gives a shit? But important to note. So now I see Belvet, who I do not want to die, almost getting murked. So I immediately TP because I'm like, alright, Renekton's fucked, right? Who cares? But maybe Belvet can run away, especially if they see me TP. Belvet goes this way. I don't know why she goes this way. She gets Imbessa ulted to the face, and yeah. So this is a disaster. So yeah, Imbessa ult to the face, Bumba and yeah. So I know he's gonna hit this blast plant, so I E, wait for them to think I'm leaving, and then go in. And he hits him to stun, unfortunately, but R out of that bullshit. Kill this guy. Try to Q him, miss. Hit him with an E, R, dead. And then I run the fuck away. And Victor does some shit. I'm like, fuck. And so I die here, but whenever I die, I think every single game this season, I've just been looking at my deaths after. And I think that's another reason for my improvement. I've just been taking smarter fights. And, not inting. I mean, I think every Akali player has E'd or R'd into a team for no reason and just costed the game at least once. Like, if you have, 100 games on Akali, you've done it at least once. Unless you're, you're already a really good player. But, here, these deaths, I don't think matter. So, I got what was going to be a 2-0, which was just Belvet and Renekton dying for nothing. I made it to where it's even, right? So Jhin gets to kill this Imbessa here. And, if he's human, he gets to kill the, ignore the audio. He gets to kill the Victor too. So I think that plays fine. It ends up being a 3-3, but, even though they shut me down, I think it's worth it. And You know, realistically right now I could be getting tier 2, maybe even tier 3, but I think my champ wants to play more for these team fights, more for just getting people off the map, and you know, even getting Jin more fed is helpful. Most of the time when I could opt to pick a team fight that's, you know, slightly favorable or save someone who's worth a high shutdown, I'm gonna take it over, you know, not slightly favorable, more so like a 50% chance. Not coin flip fight. I don't know. Maybe like 60 or 70% chance of winning in my head. Then I'll take it over the tier 2 most of the time. If it's anything lower, like coin flip depends obviously, and then anything like lower than 50%, I'm not gonna take. I'm probably just gonna get tier 2. But I like fighting a lot with the champ. I mean, that's why I play this champ.
The Velvet can't do anything.
So
Maybe I should.
I would go Lich Bane, like demolish if I cared enough about split pushing. But I don't think this champ's really built for that. I mean, especially because she has no wave clear. So yeah, I'm saying Victor's back in the kind of getting back in the game. And so I'm coming here because they're, you know, getting soul point, and I think I see them place a ward down, which is interesting. So someone's right here in this bush, but I'm just hovering, looking, acting scary for these guys. And yeah, so they don't steal. If I saw one person, immediately rotate. Hell with this. Oh my. Anyway, so that cannon, yeah.
Trying to press the R button like 5 times.
Alright, in Diamond, probably in Masters too, I R him. Actually, this is in Diamond, I R his ass in Diamond Tower, 100%. There's a lot of plays that I'm looking at that I 100% would take. Yeah, the victory rook's disgusting. Jin's retarded. Alright. Same thing with here. So like, I 100% take these E's in any other rank. But I've realized trading 1-for-1 is really not worth it most of the time, unless the 1-for-1 means you win a team fight. So it's really like a 1-for-1, but you got everyone else low. Or a 1-for-1's like a big shutdown. Like I don't like trading 1-for-1 just randomly. I think it's just pretty bad in general.
You do not understand what I want. Oh, this guy's tripped.
And this guy's worth a shutdown, and he's griefing. And so he runs away. But one thing to note, this is why I buy Oracle every time I get my Storm Surge. I clear this entire vision, walk around, and this is what hopefully you guys see my mouse. This is what Viego can see, right? Everything like this first flower here, everything here, Viego can see. He can't see anything past that. So right now he doesn't see me. Right now he doesn't see me. Now he sees me, but he's fucked. Like he's already in R range. He's fucked. You know what happened. I'm surprised he even moved. To tell you the truth, I would have been in the shop. But yeah, I only Q in because the tower's low. The Jin's autistic, and yeah, so we move back onto the bot lane.
Oh no! What is this hood rat?
And yeah, we go here. Alright. So here I'm acting like I'm scared kinda, cause like, you know, I don't know who's in that bush. I don't got no vision and I'm not walking into that bush. Especially if someone's in there, right? I don't know who's in this bush right here. I don't have vision of it. I don't see anyone else on the map. So I'm gonna play kind of defensive, right? You know, just slight chance Viego and Victor are there, they're probably done. See Caitlyn on the map? Not really a threat. I'm scared about.
Especially without his Anya's.
No, see Viego. So immediately I'm like, alright, who cares? Like if Bard and Bessa and Victor are here, I'd probably kill them all. And another reason too is I'm not worth the shutdown. So like if I'm worth a huge shutdown, I'd probably just you know, play back a bit, maybe try to Oracle like around here, try to see if there's anyone here. But since I'm not even with the shutdown, who cares? And I have R and Flash anyway. And I see most of these people besides Victor and Mbessa, so I'm fine. So I keep shoving here because there's Mandrake in 1, and I want to try and get maybe a little bit more gold. And I'm pinging. Notice I already pinged it. Let me see. So anytime you shove past this like halfway point, like the middle of the map, you want to make sure your team's not griefing, And if they are, make sure you have TP. So I don't have TP, so I have to make sure my team doesn't grief. Right? So I'm picking them missing, right? I'm picking them not missing, but you know, don't fight, right? Don't chuck shutdowns, and guarantee this dragon. Essentially, all you have to do, wait for me to shove this wave, let me come back, and just look scary, right? And you know, after picking missing or back up 700 times, back, continue to ping, and yeah, down bad. So Sona griefs. Jhin, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know, like, I'm trying to understand what happened to Jhin. Wait, so, look at Jhin on the map. Did his dumbass go through a bard portal? I don't even, I don't understand, like, I don't understand. This is Grandmasters. Alright. You'll see a worse play from me later anyway. But, yeah, so they choke here. So, thankfully, it's still a bit before drags up, so it's fine. It's still kind of early in the game. Oh, decently. I got a kill here. And, yeah, so this play got me mad. Because this whole time, I thought, the Viego and the Caitlyn killed. I'm like, there's no way they do that much damage. But it was actually, like, it was kind of unlucky, I'm not gonna lie. So, I go in. I don't really think there's anything special I can do here. Maybe flash this. Maybe just flash this ult. Yeah, looking back at it, if I flash the Viego ult, because I'm already low enough, maybe it would have been smarter. But I get Victor E'd from off the screen. Look at this. That's how I die. So I'm like, you know, I'm tilted here, kind of. That's fine. And so they get out at least, which is nice. And then they somehow get Dragon in a 4v5 scenario. I'm pretty sure that. I don't know, they killed him best. I forgot. So they're still pretty scared of their champs. And they continue to fight this, so they start the fight.
I don't think these players can get any worse. You fucking oh!
And yeah, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah. She goes in.
Hit the ult, you fucking oh!
Alright, so she didn't hit the ult, instead she just held E or whatever that ability is. Jhin kills one.
Jin's a champ? No way, Jin's a champ.
He missed a W again. Well, I mean, she sidestepped that. Whatever. I'll give him that.
Oh my god!
And then Jhin triple kills, and look at this thing flying in there. He doesn't get it. Miss another W, but and you know, I kind of have to put it away, right? It's probably not worth. I don't get 200. I think it's worth. But yeah, so.
Actually, just start the motherfucking item.
And so I'm bitching about Viego probably here. This Bard is down bad.
Let me kill him. Oh, that's the stun button. Wait. That actually works out some. Oh, cool.
Alright, so we get the Bard. I don't know what he did, and it's a free Baron and free game, right? We just win the game. And even better, wait for him to use his W. Wait for Sona to come boost me. He's dead, right? Like, nothing about it. I think since I started playing Akali, I knew this was the wrong. I know this is the wrong play every single time, and I still do it. Zarya is into Caitlyn. Every single time, I'm probably gonna do it after GM too. Every single time I do this, and she just plays a trap down, one shots me. So this is probably the only time I've been Zanya'd that I swear, this is probably the only time I've been Zanya'd into Caitlyn and lived. I don't think I've ever lived, right? And it took a bit, so put the volume down a bit right now. It took a bit to live, but
I got. Take it, bitch! Good shit,
yeah.
good shit. Predicted it. Yeah,
I don't know what I predicted. And so yeah, there's no level.
To be honest, against full hit.
And then yeah, the game's pretty much over after that.
Are these bitches dead?
Yeah, so these shoves, I don't even know what's on my screen right now. Like I still don't understand what Bel'Veth is. Look at all this shit, cyborgs and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much game. Jhin missed every single shot. Go figure. And yeah, that's this game. So you know, not 1v9 entirely. Definitely not hype or anything like that. I mean, I think the only cool play I had, and not mechanical too. That's another important thing to note. I'm by far the of the top like 10 Akali players or one tricks, I guess, I'm probably the worst mechanically. Like I think like I watch some of the streamers, um, that are like popular ones. They're pretty good. Like they're pretty solid, and more normally a lot of them will take Ignite and just play aggressive because like it suits their playstyle more. Like with Ignite and just outplaying people. I'm not really like that. I'm more so I'll carry a team fight and play it well, but I'm not gonna like completely smurf on someone. I think the only time I'll do that is when it's like an autofill or it's E flash where I just E flash and people don't expect it coming because it's such a like I feel like with E flash electrocute you're just dead. Like you can't counter that combo unless you predict it. And if you somehow predict it, I don't know. That's probably like challenger level anyway. But the thing to highlight is like most of my decisions, most of my TP users, I feel like maybe the top one was a bit questionable right here when Velvet's run away, but most of that was pretty good. I still played that well. Definitely had a lot of CSing issues. I mean, like, this CS for this KDA is pretty bad. Like I only died twice. I really should have at least 50 more CS and probably 10 more cannons. But that's something I could still improve on, which is good. Just looking at the deaths this game, I think the first death was fine. What was the second death? Hey, wait, what was the second death? Because I could flash the vehicle here. I feel like Viego is the only threat on their team. Might as well flash his damage of him at under half health. But yeah, main thing to note, it's not really the deaths. Like mostly for all the games I look at, I go through the deaths. So like every single game that I played this season, I go through each death to make sure like, all right, what could I have done better? Like was it a good death? There are some good deaths. Like you can have at most like 3 good deaths a game probably. Or if you like Cyan or Karthus, then it doesn't really matter. But it's still a lot of improvement for a GM level player. It's still not I'm still not as good as this champion as I can be. Like a lot of the trades in lane were really good up until like my first back. Then I got the alternator and started acting cocky. Like I just started going for EQs when like this dude who's not even that good at Victor can step away from it easily. Imagine like an actual Victor player. He'll probably just kill me like 3 times. Let's see. That's probably it. To tell you the truth, from the main gist of this game was kind of those trades. Like I think you just need to focus, especially for lower elo. Focus on those like just trading whenever someone walks through a CS. Like you'll probably gain leads like most of your games if you get that. And I mean it depends on the champ too. Like Akali's a bit harder to pull off just because her lane's so weak. But like if you're playing champs like Syndra in low elo, like you'll pop off if you're you know how to trade whenever someone walks up for CS. So yeah, I mean hopefully that game kind of highlighted like Grandmasters and these players are not perfect. Like even though some of the players I was playing with, like I mean granted they can be autofilled and stuff, or they could be like my Kale. Where's it? This one? Yeah, they could be like my Kale over here. But the point is, you can still get away things from these like reviews of your videos. So I think that's probably the number one advice I had for hitting Grandmaster. So yeah, I'm gonna probably try for Challenger. Oh no. Damn, 2 of them? I'll probably try for Challenger this season. I'm gonna keep streaming daily, so let me know what you guys think. That the content and like future content I could do. So if you guys want like these type of style of videos where it's like a commentary or like a voiceover of a commentary, let me know. I can do like matchup guides for like how to play versus Kled, which is like one of the hardest top matchups. Or like stuff like that. Let me know as well. And yeah, no, I think that's it for the video. Thanks for watching.